Good afternoon. Welcome to the Malolos Church. Thank you, Miguel, for that lovely special music. Thank you, Alex, also, for the good message of the house of God. Kindly turn your Bible to James chapter 1, verse 19. My dear brothers, take note of this. Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. Ano advice? Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. That's our topic this afternoon. First of all, we'll talk about quick to listen. Our ears are always open, and yet people do not listen. Can you close your ears? Can anyone in this room close his ears? No. It's always open, right? But many people don't listen. Christopher Morley, an American journalist, said, "There is only one rule to become a better speaker. Learn how to listen." And William Shakespeare said, "Listen to many, speak to a few." Three important points about listening. Okay? One, listening is an act of love. Do you agree with that? One of the ways to show our love for our neighbor is being a good listener. If our neighbor is talking, we keep quiet and listen to him or her. Sabi ni Paul Tillich, the philosopher, the first duty of love is to listen. So if we love someone, we should take time to listen. Diba? Can you imagine someone is talking to you, you walk away? Is that love? Or you don't listen? Ha? Ano sinabi mo? Is that love? Showing love is to be a good listener. Sabi naman ni Ralph Nichols, who is he? Anyway, he's an athlete, English athlete. The most basic of all human needs is the need to understand and be understood. The best way to understand people is what? Is to listen to them. So in 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 4, we read, 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 4. Love is what? Love is patient. Love is kind. Diba? That can be applied to listen. It takes patience to listen to somebody. Especially sinasabi niya, alam mo na. You know the story already. You've heard it many times. And that person is so excited to tell you the story. Now, it takes patience and kindness to listen to him. Even though you know the ending of the story. Diba? Have you experienced something like that? And I read an article in Reader Digest. Do not finish the joke for another person. Somebody is telling you a joke and you know the story of the joke, right? So what you do, you come in and tell them that ending of the joke. Okay? Sabi ng Reader Digest article, don't do that now. Okay? You listen as if your first time. Okay? So we need patience to completely listen when other people are talking. When we listen, we show kindness and we practice patience. This itself is an act of love. The second point about listening is listen opens our mind to more wisdom and understanding. Right? Sabi ni Richard Branson, you know him? Richard Branson, founder and chairman of Virgin Group of Companies. Okay, he's an Englishman, billionaire. He's a billionaire. Ito maganda sinabi. Listen more than you talk. Nobody learn anything by hearing himself talk. We agree. Because we already know everything we have got to say. Tama ba? Like today, I'm going to give a message. Ito message, alam ko na. Right? So I'm sharing with you. So ganun din. So every day when you talk, you don't learn much. Because you already know what you're about to say. So we learn more by listening than by talking. Ito sinabi dito sa Proverbs. Okay, let's go down to Proverbs 18. Proverbs 18 verse 15. Verse 13. Proverbs 18:15. The heart of the discerning acquires knowledge. The ears of the wise seek it out. The ears of the wise will seek out the knowledge. How? By listening. How can a person learn if he is always talking? Can a person learn if he is always talking? What do you think? No. So we learn more by listening. Let's go to another Proverbs this time. The same chapter, verse 2. Proverbs 18, verse 2. A fool. Okay, a fool. What is a fool? Stupid. Yeah? Okay, stupid fool. Foolish person. Finds no pleasure in understanding, but delights in airing his own opinions. Because if you are always giving your own opinion, ano sabi sa Bible? You are a fool. So, it's better to keep quiet. And open our ears. Kaya quick to listen. Yan ang advice, quick to listen. Alright? So, a fool delights in airing his own opinion. Alright, let's go to a few more verses about this one. This time, Proverbs 12:15. Proverbs 12:15. The way of a fool seems right to him. Everyone is right in his own eyes. The way of a fool seems right to him. But a wise man what? Listens to advice. So if we listen to advice, wise tayo. Okay? But if we don't listen, we insist on airing our own opinion. Ang sabi ng Bible? Ayan. Kayo nagsabi nun. Let's go to another one. Proverbs 19:20. Listen to advice and accept instruction. In the end, you will be wise. We want to be wise, right? So we need to listen. Listen to advice, to instruction, open our ears, and pay attention. And we will gain wisdom. We will gain wisdom and understanding. The third point, first is what? It's an act of love. Second, it gives us wisdom and understanding if we listen. The third point about listening, it takes courage and humility. What is that? Sabi ni Winston Churchill, former British Prime Minister, courage is what it takes to stand up and speak. And courage is also what it takes to sit down and listen. Both of them takes courage. To speak up and to listen. So listening takes courage and humility. Let's go to Proverbs 12:1. Whoever loves discipline loves knowledge. But he who hates correction is stupid. Yeah. Bihira yung Bible, nagsasabi ng stupid, ha? Bihira yan. But this one nakasulat. Is stupid. So, who hates correction? If somebody wants to correct us and he is right, we don't want it, we hate it, stupid. Ito, Proverbs 25:12. Ito maganda. We can apply this. 25:12. Ito maganda ito. I think we can apply this. Na-apply ko na ito eh. Na-apply ko na ito. I applied this already. It's very nice. Proverbs 25:12. Like an earring of gold or an ornament of fine gold is a wise man's rebuke to a listening ear. He's talking about rebuke. What is a rebuke? What is a rebuke? Criticism, a reprimand, a scold. If somebody scolds you from a wise man, okay, it's a gift of gold. So instead of getting angry, instead of reacting, we should thank them for the gift of gold. So kung may nagsabi sa atin, na-correct sa atin, anong reaction natin? Thank you for the gift of gold. Di ba? Can we apply that in our Christian life? Na-apply ko yan, very nice. Instead of me reacting, getting angry, thank you for the gift of God. Kugulat siya. Sasabihin nito. Yun ang Christian na sinasabi ni Alex kanina. Yeah? Are you listening? Your ears are open, remember, huh? Okay. Philippians 2:3. Philippians 2, chapter 3. Philippians 2, verse 3. Do nothing out of what? Selfish ambition or vain conceit, but in humility consider others better than out yourselves. Sometimes why don't we accept the correction or opinion of other people? Why? Why is that? Because we think we are better. Mas marunong ako eh. Why are you talking about? Diba? But if we consider others better than ourselves, and we are open to rebuke to correction, then we become wiser. We have the humility and the courage to accept criticism from other people. Open tayo. We are not self-centered because we consider others better than ourselves. Diba? Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. In humility. How? How can a person become humble? How is that? Consider others better than yourselves. Mahirap gawin ba yan? Mahirap yan. Mahirap. Mahirap. Very difficult. That's why humility and courage is needed to be a good listener. Mahirap ito. Mahirap gawin. So, 3 points na ako sa listening. Okay? Listening is an act of love. It takes patience and kindness. Second, listening opens our mind to greater wisdom and better understanding. Third, it takes courage and humility to be a good listener. Tatlo. Okay? For the meantime. Because after this, kung masyado marami, kalimutan na yan. Tama ba? Tatlo. 3 is enough for listening. Next, slow to speak. What do you mean by slow to speak? Take time to speak. Hindi mabagal magsalita. Okay? Speak so slowly yun. Ito, slow to speak. Take your time to speak. Okay? Huwag na mamamadali. Alright? Okay. Slow to speak. Principle number 1. Listen before speaking. Listen first before you open your mouth. When a person is talking, the other person should keep quiet. Do you know that listen and silent has the same letters? No? Tama ba? Am I correct? Yes. So when you listen, keep quiet. Be silent. You know, it has the same letters. Right? Last night I was watching CNN. There was a TV anchor with 2 guests. Alright? The anchor was talking, and yung guest niya, they kept on interrupting him. So the anchor 3 times told them, let me finish. Please, let me finish. So the 2 guests keep on interrupting him. So when you watch TV, you can CNN, especially CNN. Maraming ganyan. When the person is talking, another person is talking, they are both talking at the same time. Ito sinabi ni Stephen Covey. Most people do not listen with intent to understand. They listen with the intent to reply. Di ba? Nagsasalita isang tao, iniisip mo na, anong reply ko kaya? Because you don't really listen. You want to reply to him. So listen first before speaking. Ito sabi ng Proverbs. Proverbs 18. Let's go back to Proverbs. Marami dito sa Proverbs. Proverbs 18:13. He who answers before listening, that is his foolishness and his shame. So listen first before answering. Because if you answer before you listen, okay, it will be your folly. and your shame. Diba? Na-experience naman ninyo na nag-answer ka, mali pala. Hindi pala yun ang sinasabi niya. Diba? Napahiya ka tuloy. Have you experienced something like that? Ako personal have experienced something like that. I was in a hurry to talk. Iba palang topic niya. Because we did not listen first. Right? Okay. Second principle. Think before speaking. In Proverbs 21:23, he who guards his mouth and his tongue keeps himself from calamity. Our mouth should always be closed. Can you imagine you walk around with your mouth open? We can control our mouth. We cannot control our ears. Diba? The ears are always open, right? Can you imagine walking around like that? Huh? No. Guard our mouth and our tongue. Sabi dito sa Bible. Keep your mouth closed. Okay? Kaya slow to speak. He who guards his mouth and his tongue keep himself from trouble. From trouble. Ito sinabi pa niya. Somebody wrote this but unknown siya, unknown. Open your mouth only if what you are going to say is more beautiful than silence. Okay, guys, read it one more time. Open your mouth only if what you are going to say is more beautiful than silence. If it's not more beautiful, keep quiet. Ito, Irish Johnson. Hindi ko kilala. Sabi niya, maganda ito. Silence and smile are two powerful tools. Silence and smile. Can we do that? Madali yun, di ba? Silence and smile. Smile is the way to solve many problems. So if somebody is angry, smile at them. Yeah, smile can solve any problems. Silence is the way to avoid many problems. Keep your mouth shut, okay? You won't get into trouble. You will not get into trouble if you don't talk a lot. People who talk a lot get into trouble, right? Because silence can never be misquoted. You were set free. If you are quiet, how can people quote you? No. Can never be misquoted. Donald Trump keep on tweeting. So people now can quote you. Diba? Kung tahimik lang siya. By the way, he declared, Jerusalem is the capital of Israel. It takes courage to do that. Kasi the bill was passed in Congress, US Congress, 1995 pa. Pero there's a provision there that the President of the United States can waive the transfer of the embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. Lahat ng presidents, ni-waive niya. George Bush, Bill Clinton, Obama. Ni-waive nila lahat. Except Mr. Donald Trump. It takes courage. Okay? To do that. Marami nagalit. Arab nations, of course. EU. Nag-react din ng mga EU nations. Pero yun ang gusto ni God. Diba? When you read the Bible, Jerusalem is really the capital of Israel. Okay, so yun, that's a piece of information. So let's go to Proverbs 13. 3. He who guards his lips guards his life, but he who speaks rashly will come to ruin. He who speaks rashly, okay, quickly, without thinking, will come to ruin. That's why King David said in Psalms 141, King David knows this, so he wrote in Psalms 141 in verse 3, yun ang prayer niya. Psalms. It's a Psalm of David. Psalms 141, 141 verse 3. Set a guard over my mouth, O Lord. Keep watch over the door of my lips. See, yun ang prayer niya, di ba? Set a guard over my mouth, my God. And keep watch over the door of my lips. Alam ni David, kung mali ang sinabi, there can be calamity or trouble. Okay? So we should also keep that in mind. So first, listen before talking. Okay? Second, think before talking. Kaya slow to speak. Now, how do we speak? Next question. How do we speak? Yeah? Now, we want to speak. Slow to speak, but we have to speak. Okay? If you don't speak, you may be a mute. Okay, so you have to speak now. Okay? Slow to speak. So what do we speak? Proverbs 15:1. Proverbs 15:1. Now, this time, how do we speak? We speak gently. Speak gently. A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. Disapprove yung proposal mo. Anong sabi? Gently. Really? Diba? Gently yun, sabi. Gently. Really? Oh. Ikaw ang galit. Really? Oh, so iba yan. Diba? Ibang dating, diba? Oh, so, really? Gently. So remember that, ha? Gently. Second, speak no evil. In Job, Job chapter 27 verse 4. 27 verse 4. Sabi ni Job, my lips will not speak wickedness, and my tongue will utter no deceit. So speak no evil. So I think first before we speak, right? Ano sasabihin ko? Okay ba ito o hindi? Kung hindi okay, keep quiet. Remember, whatever we are going to say should be more beautiful than silence. Otherwise, keep quiet. Alright? Mamaya, during fellowship, tahimik lahat. Third, no unwholesome talk should come out from the mouth. We can find that in Ephesians chapter 4, verse 29. Ephesians chapter 4, verse 29. Do not let what? Unwholesome talk come out with your mouth. Come out of your mouth. But only what is what? Helpful for building others up according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen. So whatever we say should be beneficial to the person who will listen to it. So let no unwholesome talk come out from our mouths. So first, speak gently. Dahan-dahan. Softly. Really. Second, speak no evil. Sabi ni Job, no wickedness will come out from my mouth. Okay? Third, no unwholesome talk. Bawal yung chismis. Gossip. Bawal. Rumors. Bawal. Unwholesome talk. Okay? So what do we speak? What do we say now? What do we say? First, speak the truth. Yung totoo. Okay? Proverbs 8, verse 7. So what do we say? What do we... Proverbs chapter 8, verse 7. My mouth speaks what is true. For my lips detest what? Wickedness. So when we speak, we only speak the truth. Yung totoo lang. If we are not sure, keep our mouth shut. Hindi ka sure, di ba? Or don't speak. Because you're not sure whether it's true or false, right? So don't speak. Otherwise, rumor. It's a rumor. Okay? Second, speak pleasant words. Pleasant. Proverbs 16:24. Dami dito sa Proverbs. Proverbs 16:24. Pleasant words are a honeycomb, sweet to the soul, and healing to the bones. Healing to the bones. Diba? Somebody did well, ano sasabihin mo? Good job. Diba? Keep it up. So, healing to the bones. Diba? Praise people. Give pleasant words. Diba? Third, speak what? Kind words. Kind words. 12:25. An anxious heart weighs a man down, but a kind word cheers him up. Yeah? A kind word cheers a person up. Diba? A person is down, malungkot. Then you give him word of encouragement. A kind word. Diba? Then that person will become, happy. So examples of kind and pleasant words. What are they? I'm proud of you. Diba? I'm proud of you. You're doing a great job. Continue. Diba? I appreciate what you did. Thank you so much. Diba? Think of kind words to say. Pleasant words. Speak gently. Guard our mouth. I think we'll be a better Christian. Do you agree? Are you still listening? Yes. Remember, your ears are always open. Okay, we are going to close today's message with a kind and pleasant greeting spoken by King David. And I quote, Ito sinabi ni King David. Long life to you. Good health to you and your household. May God Almighty bless us all. A wonderful, blessed Sabbath to everyone.